fans of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the New York Jets. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Deputy! Got it, go!
Here's Gfssl on the ground for the first time. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Deputy,
We'll look to throw. His first throw is an interception. That is Kyler Gordon. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Williams starting with a pass here. Dump off, caught by his back. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's taken in by the rookie out of Utah. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
70, ready.
They start the drive with Long. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 13.
Here we go. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears take possession interception.
They'll take over first
The
and
Bears
10.
making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Chicago.
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Working from the gun, Williams. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He is rocked. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Williams from the gun. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They've got a man in motion. Williams throwing on 4th. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears hold a 16-point lead in the 1st. Now they'll try the point after.
The kicker on for the point after.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
17. Jets, nothing.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cut. Ready?
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. I got it. My man. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They'll go play action. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown out.
70.
3rd down, give to Hall. And This is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Austin McNamara in punt formation for the Jets.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but just a little love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This one goes off left tackle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Handoff on 2nd and short. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. This is our last play of the quarter. They kick the running back in motion. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. 17-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Cox, that's Arian Smith. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Pass to 60, pass to 60, go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This one from 42 yards out.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Slot man's in motion right. To throw, Williams. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
What is that?
Throw here, 3rd down. Down here to Monunga. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Now Williams. There's a screen now from Monunga. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Fannin has it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down Bears.
Williams set to pass. This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. And we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Give it to Monunga from the pistol. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That's incomplete left side. Couldn't connect. Looking for Harold Fanning Jr. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 68!
Now come out throwing. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Tap to 60!
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Cowboy 80!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Jets take their first time out. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Back! Cougar 19! Ready?
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
Let's go!
Goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by New York. That's it, second.
2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
36-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
18 Cardinal! Go!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Get it!
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Kyler Gordon. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. One guy with it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Working quickly here.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 3-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Son of them don't feel it no more. Give a drop in the middle, but can't steer it no more.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To the ground. It's Monangai. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
What is up?
Sending him on the dive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First and 10 from the 43.
What is up?
Williams on the play action. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Bears, first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
Now run it with Monunga. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
What is up?
On play action, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41.
Let's go, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
That's another Jet.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
19.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Bears first down. A gain of 12. First down, Bears.
Off the play fake, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has this to the opposing 35.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll come up on first and 10.
What is up?
In the pistol, they're going to run with Marks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On second down, Marks. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough pushing. Drive to get this running game going.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Up the middle, it's Marks. Good running. He rips off about 7, but they're still short. 4th down coming up.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 27.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He beams one deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, New York! The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Working from the gun, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 6.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Go.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
Ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it. Hawk, set. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's a throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Working quickly here.
4 yards. That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
18 Cardinal.
They are throwing it again. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 1-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. So the defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I can see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Jets will line
All
up.
right, they're going to throw for it. Complete at the 2. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion.
Harrison Mevis to kick
Mevis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They go with Manunga here. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
What is up?
Now it's Manunga. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
What is up?
To the air on 3rd and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
On
line.
1st down, they'll run. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's another Bears 1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
Hand off to the back. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
What is up?
From the gun, Marks gets it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Missing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure won a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2. They'll try it on the ground. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Ready?
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Arrives at the 40. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Bears take over 1st and 10.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. It's Marks on the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Now we give to Marks. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock.
A gain of 16 yards.
First down, it's a run with Marks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bears getting closer to their 10th win of the season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running this with Marks. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a trouble all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Vegas!
4th down, Williams. He's got it to his running back. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Line up the design keeper. So the Bears take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these...
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They all